Hello, everybody. Hi. Kay, I look at the chat and Kay immediately is just like, lurk. Hello to you too, Kay. And then, hi to Gary. How's it going? I was like, why do I hear myself echoing? But it's my phone. I have it, my stream manager up on my phone and it's letting me hear my voice. And I'm like, that's just weird. Anyway, hello guys. How's it going? Hope you guys are have had like the good, like what? Has it been almost like 2 weeks now since I've streamed? Right? Something like that? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, how you guys doing? I'm here. Fumbling over everything, trying to get everything finished setting up and whatnot. It's been crazy. And yes, we are also recording this for YouTube. So hello YouTube. I hope you're all, who's ever watching this, is doing good. If you enjoy my streams and everything else like that, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. So that way you don't miss the next live that I post. And if you're also not, well, if you're not here in the chat, you definitely should be when I do my live. So yeah, because we're fun. You're tired but good. Yeah. I was so envious when you were like, 9:30. You're like, I just woke up. But it was fine. I had fun in Shadow stream this morning. But anyway, yes, hello YouTube people. Yes, Gary is on it. He's like, yes, YouTube. But anyway, so I realized something while I was getting this all set up. I forgot to shade her hand. Like, I sat there and I was like, dang it. But we're going to continue with rendering her today. And hopefully we can get this massive piece done because, like, it's going to be a lot with this thing. But this kind of was the plan. You're sorry for your drowsiness. No, it's all good. It's all good. No worries there. I'm just messing with you. I'm like in a nice mood today. Just been chilling and, you know, whatnot. But, yeah. I had forgotten her hand and I didn't realize it until, like, I think after the first stream ended and stuff. So, we're gonna have to do that. And I didn't even make, my color palette for her like I wanted to. Well, I didn't notice it at first, but those flames in the background, like, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be more of a, end up being more of a golden glow on her and whatnot. So hopefully it'll all work out how I'm envisioning it, because, like, yeah, it's gonna be like a really darker piece than what I normally do instead of my bright, loud colors and stuff. And I'm really bummed about one thing. I was making a new PNG tuber. I'm not gonna spoil it yet for you guys because it's gonna be a surprise. But I was making a new PNG tuber, and for some reason I can't remember how to get rid of the background to the canvas, because I'll like put it as like a transparent background, but for some reason it's still not saving it as a transparent background. So I gotta figure that out, and then you guys will get to see her. I just don't want to ruin this fun surprise because she looks really good. I used to love drawing flames on my school book when you used to slack off in school. I'm one weird person. I actually loved going to school. I always wanted to ask, but what does PNG mean? So, PNG is a, like a save file type of thing that, it's used a lot in art. I don't really know exactly what it is, but, when you go and save a piece, like when you flatten out a piece in, like in Clip Studio, I can do it as a BMP, a JPEG, a PNG, TIFF, I don't even know what the target is, and like a whole bunch of other stuff. I can even save it as like a Photoshop document and stuff. So I'm not really sure what it means. I may have to Google it myself to be like, oh. But, yeah, for some reason, normally when you save a PNG, it has like a transparent background. That could be why it's a PNG tuber, or it's like a, it's instead of like a 2D tuber. I think that's a little funky to say they did PNG or whatever, but, yeah, it's just called it PNG, which is fine. I enjoy being able to use it because it is a free program, which is really nice because, like, you know, stuff be expensive sometimes. And hopefully one day I'll have a newer computer to where we can have a VTuber model. That would be fun. Oh, okay, I thought it was I don't even know how to say that. Or something. Acronym. That's what it is. I was like, why can't I not read today? But it's fine. Yeah, so I think it is short for something. I just don't know what it's short for. So I don't know exactly. I kind of want to look it up now to know. Fix that line there because I don't want to fully lose it because we're going to do a darker purple for kind of the outline. But yeah, I was racing to... You think you're spelling it wrong. You think, I don't know if you are or not, but I understood what you were saying, so it's okay. Probably actually, look, that's what this is. Shade it more, I guess. But yeah, I was hoping to have it done for the stream so that way when people got on and I switched over, they would see the new PNG tuber, but technical difficulties happened, so yeah, I'm pretty good at like understanding what people are trying to say. It just takes me a minute to kind of like get my brain to work for me. Hopefully I'm not going to be overshading this, but I'll see here in a minute. Going back, you enjoyed school? Are you weird? Nah, I'm joking, of course. Okay, so school was kind of like my escape from home and whatnot. Because it was just... It wasn't like a bad living situation, but my siblings love to fight with each other. So... school was my escape from that. And like I got to see all my friends there, so you know. But also I will admit I am one that likes to learn things. Like when I'm bored, like I've been getting bored. So for those watching on YouTube, my grandma did pass away, sadly. Oh, this Monday, it'll be 2 weeks ago. And so now that I haven't had really anything to do during the day, I've been getting really bored. And so what I do to fill up my boredom is I watch archaeology videos. Like I love them and all. Like the one that I love watching right now is Digging for Britain. And they just find stuff from like the Anglo-Saxons and like all this like nerdy things, and I'm just like, I love this so much. Everyone watching this or people in the chat are gonna be like, oh my gosh, Amber, you're like hardcore nerd. I'm like a history nerd, okay? Why is this one not? Oh, it's because I did it on her skin. Okay. Oh, it's don't drive me crazy. But, yeah, I've been getting, like, really bored and stuff, and sometimes I've been thinking about just, like, doing, earlier streams. I see. For me, it was hell for both. At least in my younger years, it became somewhat tolerable around middle school or both. Nerd? How dare you call me a nerd? Nah, it's good. I enjoy being a nerd. Thank you very much. It's fun. I don't know why I like it so much, but like, I just always enjoyed it. But I'm glad in middle school it got better, and where it was honor. Yes, I definitely do. I'm like, bring it on. I'm glad I'm a nerd. So the only time that it really got good for me was in high school, because when I was like elementary and middle school, I got made fun of a lot. Like, it was everyone's goal to make fun of me for some weird reason. And then once high school hit, I got into high school and everything, it all changed. Not sure what happened, but I don't mind. It could stay, it could, you know, I'm not complaining. It's because I ended up being pulled out to be homeschooled because that's when I was finding out that I had vertigo. And the doctors were just like, you know, send her here and here. And it took them like almost half the year to figure out what the heck was wrong with me. And then when they found out, I was just already being homeschooled. And then I went back to school. After that, my credits didn't transfer over, which annoyed me, so I had to like redo 2 years. So, but yeah, everyone thought I was like so cool and whatnot. So, and I made like amazing friends that some of them I'm still friends with today. So, yeah, kids can be pretty evil. I definitely agree with that. Kids can definitely be evil. Even now, they can be really evil. I was gonna leave this unshaded, but like, her hair is blocking it, so there won't be any light coming through it. I love when you step away from an art piece and you just see everything that you did wrong. You're like, nope, this needs fixed immediately. It's okay though. Alright, so, okay, so her hand looks pretty good now. Yeah, I like how that looks. Looks amazing. No, I might actually bring it kind of this way more. Just a bit more. Okay, that's better. Then it has more of a shape to it. Internet made them worse. Yeah, they did. Thank you. I'm glad it looks better, but we gotta fix this part right here. Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Okay, now that we're done with the shading, we can get back to her hair. So I've been thinking over her hair more on like how I want to go about doing it. I got these brushes that help with, well, they don't really like help, but it's kind of like pre-made highlight brushes. So kind of like that. So I've been kind of like playing around with those to do like shadows and stuff. Kind of like that one, but nope. That kind of fits actually her more, so we'll pick the color. I don't remember what color. Are you serious right now? I have to fix that little pixel to the right. Like I look up and I saw that, I'm like, no, you are not doing this to me. I mean, there's this right there, but it needs to be lighter. Probably smaller. Okay, so it kind of works. But we will need to color in her hair first. And then we'll kind of just make a new color for the highlight. But I figured out seriously how to tie her into the whole story, because I was like, how am I gonna tie her in to the story and like the one piece that I was gonna do for the contest, which I decided not to do that in the end because they decided that they were going to allow likes and whatnot that the people get. They say it wasn't supposed to be added into the deciding factor, but they still put it on there that it'll help it get better, so to speak. So it's kind of like they're taking likes into consideration for picking a winner. And I don't get that very many likes on Instagram and stuff where I post it because the algorithms like absolutely hate me. And I kind of haven't been posting there for a little bit, but we all know why. So, yeah, I decided not to do it, but I also decided that the piece was not going to go to waste. So, I figured out how to link everything together, okay? Yeah, it is super unfortunate. I hate it when companies do that because it doesn't make it quite fair for a fair contest like they claim it is. So, like, in a way, I kind of get it because it does kind of, like, weed down, you know, the options. But at the same time, I have met some incredible artists that don't have massive followings and they don't get a lot of, like likes and stuff on their pieces, so it makes it kind of hard to, like, I don't know, be more how it should be kind of thing. I don't know. That's my little TED talk. Okay, so got all that filled in. Now we got just to do the highlights. Oh, it kind of is like a blue black that I was using. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that. I was like, what the heck? Maybe they need to be a little bit bigger. I don't know. Sometimes I like using like pre-made brushes for stuff, but sometimes it just can kind of, well, that makes it kind of weird, so. They just don't curve right like I want them to. They do save a lot of work, especially like when it comes to like leaves and stuff. But like otherwise it's kind of just like, you gotta kind of like, I don't know, adjust them to where TED Talk received, yeah. Kind of like right there. I mean, it kind of looks okay. What do you think? I wonder if they're just a little too light for her. So we're gonna lock the layer and maybe go a little darker for it. Okay, hang on. I got what we could probably try. So it doesn't quite look shiny, you know what I mean? Or what we could do, still add that little bit of a shine kind of thing. No, that didn't work. My favorite brush in Procreate for leaves is, it's called Aurora brush. It's Artistic Selection. See how a really bright one looks on her? Okay. Cause it's like working, but yet it's not. Probably not quite like that, maybe. If I brighten it up like that, kind of just go down and. It's like one thing that I like really just hate about doing this. Okay, let's try a different layer and try a different highlight brush. Cause I don't mind doing it myself, and I can do it myself. It's just, I think it's just the wrong type of style for her highlight. I think this one might actually work better. So we'll have to see. And also, I don't have any of the shading done with her. I kind of wanted to do the shading last, so that way I could just go over the highlight and not have to like erase too much of it. Let's try adding in the lines. This one kind of fits a little bit better with her. Okay, that looks better. We're deleting the other layer. I think that's what it is. It's just, it doesn't fit the theme of her like jaggedness, and this does. And I actually didn't have to do too much with it, so. Hi Moon, welcome in. How are you doing? Yeah, I forgot that layer. we're still working on our lovely villain. But how are you doing? This one I'm probably gonna have to like warp it or whatever to get it to go right. Okay. Actually, since I'm gonna have to do that, we're gonna go another layer to where I can. Not so good. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Well, I'm glad you showed up in here today, though. So, hopefully it gets better for you. I won't bug you too much with the topic, but if you ever do want to talk, I am here for you to talk to and whatnot, so no worries there. I appreciate you being here either way. If I can. Okay, there. That works. Don't touch anything on it. Okay, you can definitely do that later. And we can sit and chat and whatnot. Because I have almost nothing to do today. I can still chat though, so don't worry about it, that kind of thing. So, okay, so I like how, I really like this, I like this one for her. That looks really good. Okay, you can chill as long as you like, or would like. And if you stay, you stay. I totally understand. Even then, if I sharpen it up a bit more, it looks even better. We can worry about the tedious details later. I love that the thorns are kind of like her signature. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's like, cause she's like the villain and just really like. So basically, I'll give you a full rundown of like the lore that I decided to do with that other piece. So I was trying to like think of something that would kind of like not really add a plot twist, but yet kind of add a plot twist to the comic. And I was like, how could I do that or whatever? And I really wanted to like have like a purpose for me to render that piece that I decided not to do. Well, I not fully decided not to do it, but I'll still be doing it. And so I was kind of just trying to figure out like what to do. And then it came to me, like slammed in my brain. I was like, oh, that's perfect. So what I'm thinking about doing is making kind of like the villain like her aunt, and the girl in the piece is like Ivy's mom, because she doesn't live with her parents. She doesn't know where they're at and everything, and kind of just tie it that way. I'm like, that'd be such a good plot twist. And whatnot. And then I was like, okay, that would kind of work, where like, you know, her sister's like really hungry for like the power and everything, because it's like, why does Blue Ivy get the power and all that other stuff? You know, you gotta like full on think about like everything aspect of the story. And when you write a story, you gotta kind of also ask yourself like, what do you expect people to ask you about the story? And so I was like, okay, so basically, I know people are going to be like, well, why did she get the power? There's got to be like a reason for it, kind of thing. And I was like, what better than having to like the plot thickens? Yeah, oh my god, the plot thickens. Yes, it does. It thickens really hard. Anyway, and so I was like, you know, evil queen type thing. Beautiful sister that's like princessy looking or whatever, because I was like thinking they could be sisters. And then I was like, ooh, they could be the villain sister, and then it's kind of what makes her sister go evil, because her like her other sister gets the power that she wanted to possess, but she doesn't get to possess it because it gets given to her sister, you know what I mean, type thing, like a sister rivalry thing, like jealousy, you know, whole 9 yards type of thing. And so Ivy is gonna like basically be her mother's successor kind of thing. So family drama. Yeah, family drama pretty much. Just, you know, the aunt's just like searching all over because she doesn't know Ivy has it. And then when she sees Ivy, she's gonna be like, oh my goodness, I know exactly who you are. This is not good. I must destroy her at all costs. Or something. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, this would be like a good, like, you know, good idea for the plot. Because, you know, I can't wait for the animated adaptation in several years, I believe. Yeah. My friend Hawan says that too. She's like, I can't wait for this anime. But who knows? Like, I think there's been a lot of comics that have been like super popular, like right off the bat, and they immediately get like an adaptation of it. So hopefully that's my case with mine, but we'll never know. I gotta get it done first. But that's kind of like, it just takes so long. I wish I could just like automatically just, you know, have it done kind of thing. Speaking of Hawan, she literally just sent me a reel on Instagram. Oh, what the? I hate it when I do that. I'll be erasing something and then somehow I get on the other layer and it's like, bam, over here. I'm like, no, not over here. But anyway, I wish writing out the comic and everything just didn't take as long as it does. Never say never, as they say. I know, right? I learned my lesson hard with that. But, you know, supposedly you're not, don't do that. Trying to get it aligned with the hair flow. But yeah, it's just, I would just like for it to just be done to where I could just magically, you know, have it done. But it can, you know, it can take a while, so, you know, it is what it is. And it'll eventually get done. I have been trying to get at least the main sketch of it done to where I can actually work on it during stream. Because I think that would be fun to do, and then you guys can like kind of see it be built and like created kind of thing. And see like all behind the scenes, and then maybe if I get stuck on something, you guys can even like help me with it and be like, oh, this would be good for this or that kind of thing. Okay, we're going to there, that works. Because sometimes like I'll like want to brainstorm with my friend Hawan, because she's the main person I do brainstorm my comic stuff with. But she lives on the other side of the world, so like I like don't have. What is this doing? Oh, what did it do? Man, I don't even know if I feel like gaming right. Really? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, here's what we're gonna do with this, so that way I don't have to full on redo this and reposition it. We're going to duplicate that. Oh, it does it on the freaking. I don't know how to undo that. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's do this. Get real thin. And we'll trace over the thing real quick. Just so that way I don't lose the shape, because it like did it so perfectly and I don't want to, you know, have to do it again. Okay, now we can delete this layer. See, it's just magically there. You can see your name in the credits now. Time for some hype. Yeah. Are you wanting something to do, Moon? Because I have an idea. It involves art, though. But you don't have to actually draw anything in particular. You can draw like your like little angry faces or sad faces. Me draw you funny. Yeah, I know I'm funny. No. No, but it's like, it's kind of like what I do in a way when I'm really like emotional or upset and stuff like that, or stressed. Like when I'm like mainly fighting off my depression and it's just not working, I will do a more emotional piece. And these pieces I kind of like keep to myself and whatnot, because, you know, it's kind of like a little diary in a way, but yet not a diary. Anyway, so basically what I do is I just draw like the faces of how I'm feeling, and like if I'm angry, I'll do it like in red, because red, you know, is more of like an anger and stuff like that. So I mean, you could do that if you want. If I could draw, you don't have to be a pro to do it. What country does Luan, oh, it's Hawan, live in? Oh, of course, for privacy, you don't have to answer. I can actually tell you what country she's in. I'm just not gonna tell you anything else. She lives over in Israel. So, she's like in bed right now. That's why it's very rare for her to be in the streams. But when she does come in here, she's there or whatever. But Hawan is definitely one that I love brainstorming with, because she'll be like, no, that sounds stupid, or she'll be like, oh, that sounds like really interesting to do, you should go for it, kind of thing. She's my hype girl type thing. I see, that's far, yeah, it is far away in the galaxy, whatever galaxy, or whatever. type of thing. Yeah, it's pretty far away, but it's okay though. We still like sometimes we'll like video, like not video chat, but we'll call each other. And she sent me a reel the other day, and she's like, this is what happens when you can't live closer. She like sent like this really sad reel. I'm like, what the heck? It's like, why do you do this to me? She's like, why do you do this to me and live so far away? Like, we crack jokes like that all the time. It's hilarious. Sharpen that up a little bit there. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I'm still kind of debating if it's almost too light, but when I look at my other screen, it looks good. Yeah, Moon has definitely, I just saw that. Moon has met her, and yes, she is very cool. She's so fun too. Like, she'll sit there and side with everyone as they torment me. It's awesome. Well, let's see. Let's see if I just darken it just a bit. Because I don't want it to be too bright. Oh, there we go. That works. Honestly, Moon, I'm a professional either, not even close. I would love to see what you draw, even just doodles. Well, yeah, that's so nice of you. But yeah, I mean, it's just mainly just something to like kind of just help get more of like the stuff out kind of thing, to where you're not like, I don't know, it's not something you absolutely have to do. It's just a complete suggestion for it. It's just an idea kind of thing. I'm sorry, no professional. I suck at spelling. You've never done anything digital, but you can find paint. Yeah, dude. Traditional art is literally like hardcore therapy. Like, I highly, like, if it is art, I was gonna say you could even just get pencils. Pencils, like, you get the stuff in your hand and you just like, it doesn't even have to be perfect. You can like paint whatever. It actually, like, I don't know how to explain it really, but like for me, it locks my brain in to where I just focus on that. And just let everything else just like vanish away kind of thing. So, I mean, if you want to do that, you know, you can, but you don't have to. It's just, you know, I did do art when you were in physical rehab. It did help mentally. Yeah. That's why I draw so much. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? No, I'm kidding. That's how I got through my really, really bad breakup, was I did get back into art. And that was one of the things, because my therapist was like, you like doing art, right? And I was like, yeah, but I haven't done it in a long time. He goes, start doing it again. And I was like, why? He goes, it's actually therapeutic to do art. And I was like, oh. And then I got back into it and realized how much that I missed doing it. And I was like, I'm gonna start doing art now. Again. And then that's what drove me to be where I am today with my art. So, yeah, no, it's very helpful, and I highly recommend it to like everybody. But yeah, if you feel like doing some art, you can even do it while you're watching the stream, and then we can like do art together. It's like a draw chat kind of thing. Like, we draw in chat. But that's a lot easier when you're like in a Discord though. Because then you can actually like chat with the people. I would love to like eventually start doing that in the Discord. I think that would be like really fun to do. So I'm gonna have to do like this bluer color, aren't I? Just where it kind of ties in just a little bit more, because it's not really actually like. Here to see the spots I'm missing. Do like, I'll draw my best darn stick person you've ever seen. Yeah, you go for it. And if you do, I'm not saying you have to, feel okay enough to share it, I would like to see it. But it's not going to be like something you absolutely have to do. Okay? Stick figures are the best. I think it's so funny though, speaking of stick figures, because that's like the universal starting point for artists, is a stick figure. It's like, that's what everyone can draw. Like, when they all start learning how to draw, it's a legit a stick figure. It's like so cool, but yet so crazy. See if I can do this right without it making it look weird. I can see now if we collab on a drawing, Amber's side completely flawless, our side's just detailed and our side's just less detailed and refined. Honestly, sounds fun. Oh, that kind of gives me like a little bit of an idea of like have like Ivy holding up a piece of paper, and on the paper it'll be like your guys' little drawings. I've mostly drawn like bad looking trees and terribly done flowers. Plus what I painted in rehab, and you'll post what you've been in rehab later. Gotta find them again. Yeah. But like, how fun would that be though? Like, make it to where like Blue Ivy draws like you guys. Like, she's not an artist at all. But you guys will get there in time. Just, yeah, like, oh, I have to show you guys. So when I was doing it'll kind of give away her outfit a little bit, but like I was drawing my PNG tuber, okay, and I went back to an old outfit, and it had like an old photo of, and this is from 2021 when I bring it up, so it's like 4 years old or something. I don't remember the exact date, or it's like 4 years today. And I will show you like how bad it was. So it'll be, this is like your motivational thing now. Look at how bad I drew. Like, it's so bad. This was one of my mom's favorites, but like compared to like what I do now and how I can draw now. Here, hang on. Put it side by side so you can like kind of see. Oh! But like, this is like literally 4 years of practicing every single day. Like, look at the difference in it. It's still amazing. Like, OMG, hush, it's still amazing. Yeah, I want to redraw this piece in particular over here, because it was my mom's favorite piece and she absolutely loved it. But I want, because she's like sitting kind of like in a chair, but like, may this give you the motivation you need to progress in your art. Especially those watching on YouTube, because when we are still doing YouTube, or recording it for YouTube. Show off. You're calling me a show off. No, I'm trying to inspire you to keep you going when it gets hard. Like, oh snap! I forgot about the YouTube. That's why I said I was. It's okay. Don't worry. Nothing secret has been spilled, but it's okay. You were in a medical rehab for it here. You're like, It was for your illness. You almost died, okay? There, you're covered now. No one's gonna think anything bad. Hopefully. They do, I'll beat him up. I'll be like, no, it's not true. I've been exposed. Oh no. Oh, that's funny. But, yeah, so this is like 4 years of like every single day doing some type of art. Like, if you were to go onto my, like, I think Gary has done it, but like, for those of you that are like watching on YouTube, if you go to my Instagram and you like scroll far back, not too far back, but far enough, you will literally see my skill declining. And then if you scroll upwards, you know, whatever, to go back to the top, you will see it increasing. It is insane and whatnot. So, but yeah, so hopefully that encourages you to, you know, keep going. I may want another commission for the end of the year. I will gladly take that commission. 100%. I don't care what it is. Ugh. Yeah, just, you know, if you want a commission, please, you know, let me know. Also, to the people watching on YouTube, I'm going to be like, on YouTube. Again, I have to add this. If any of you do want a commission, my commissions are currently open right now. And whatnot. And then also, if you do want to support me for the YouTube channel, you will see see if I can draw this. Right here is my coffee. So I have prints and stuff on there for sale on my coffee. If you are interested in supporting my channel and my streams and stuff, that would be a good place to go. I need to find something that'll challenge you again. No, a stick. Gary's like, make her draw a stick. Done. Oh wait, hang on. Gotta have a little smile. Dude, hang on. We're gonna have a little secret in here for us. We're leaving stick figure, but it's gonna be like etched into her chair here. It'll be more lore and stuff. Like, that's something Blue Ivy drew as a child. Hang on, we gotta make it a little smaller here. Did I just duplicate that? I did. Oh well. It's fine. Because we'll have to, like, erase the other one anyway, so. The secret stick figure lore has been revealed, yes. And I'm not doing, like, the whole amnesia trope that everyone seems to do with their freaking characters anymore. Like, all of those new gacha games, none of them remember anything. So, like, she won't know the story of why the family ended up how it did, but she'll, like, remember drawing a stick figure on the chair and stuff like that. Like, she's gonna have her memories, thank goodness. But, like, she's not gonna know anything, though, because, like, I'm gonna have it to where her kind of family dies when she's probably, like, 4 or 5-ish. Like, she's real young and whatnot when everything goes down. So, yeah. A little more lore for you guys there. I need to, like, write this all down, but then I can just go back and rewatch this and just jot down the ideas. That's what happens when you work on the villain of the comic. Okay, so I got the little stick figure done. And plus the stick figures for you guys, because you guys are just like, you guys always go off about stick figures, so, you know. Alright, so I need to finish shading the hair. That's what I was doing. I'm like, what was I doing? This is the shading line, right? Yeah. Okay, so now make this smaller. Oh, help if I, like, why is it not working? Oh, it's because I got the eraser. I was like thinking something's wrong with my stuff. It's like, why isn't this working? It was working just a minute ago. Amber, you have the eraser on. I would like to think when it's finished, you wonder why the hell is figures in there. Yeah, right? I'm gonna probably end up doing that and be like, why the heck is a stick figure there? And then I'm gonna be like, huh? I will probably forget why I put that there. Or I'll like color over it and y'all will be like, no, the stick figure. And I'm gonna be like, what? What are you guys talking about? I'm confused. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. And then I'll fix it. But hopefully that doesn't happen. I probably won't forget about it. I'm probably just like, yeah. The cool thing is though about me doing it this way is some of these pieces that I am drawing, I can actually later on add them into the comic as one of the thing. Alright, gotta go for now. Not sure if I'll return for the rest of the stream or not. Okay. Bye for now then. If you come back, you come back. If not, that's okay. I totally understand. I will definitely send you a message later after I'm done and everything and check in on you, see how you're doing. Hopefully you are doing better and that your evening goes better the rest of the way too. So, bye. Oh, okay, that messed up. I hate it when I'm sketching and like I'll do a line and then it's just crap and I'm just like, what the heck? Probably because I'm just like more focusing this way on stuff and making it like look good. So I can be very what's it called? Picky with my art, and if it's not how I want it to look, I will redo it until I like it. I'll record the rest of my stream for Moon on my VHS recorder. Oh my gosh. Gary. It'll be on YouTube for him if he wants to watch it. Or on here if he wants to watch the VOD or whatever. You don't need to pull out that dinosaur machine. No, I'm kidding. It's not a dinosaur machine. But you get what I'm saying. It's just like... That was funny though. Gosh, you make me feel old. Why did you have to do that for? Well, that's right. Technology has improved. Right? You made me feel so old though. I was like, gosh, I remember VHSs. Color this part in some. I think that's what I want. Yeah, this one's the thinner one. But yeah, thankfully technology has improved because I'm pretty sure not even you liked having to sit and rewind a whole entire movie just to watch it. I think that was like the worst part about VHSs. And if they got screwed up, then they're like, you know, then you're, you know, out of a movie. But yeah. Okay, so this all done here because I don't want to add too much shading. Kind of still trying to figure out how to do the hair better to where it's not like, oh, sometimes it just looks like it's really full of lines and stuff. Don't worry, I'm old too. It just means we're like wizards full of wisdom and stuff, right? That's exactly what it means. Okay, so clear that up to there. better now. Okay, now we just gotta finish down here. Oh, I'm on the eraser again. Need to redo these lines again. So not quite thick enough. That's one thing I noticed in my drawings is that I don't do lines like it at all. Yeah, so the main thing I do lines with is like when I'm doing like a figure drawing or something like that, to where I've got to kind of like sketch more out of when I do it. But like I'm trying to figure out how to basically draw like that where I don't have a sketch. I can just, you know, draw stuff. It's also because I don't know where to put them. Yeah, that's another thing that references are good for, is you kind of just with a reference, when you're learning about like the different shapes and stuff, you kind of want to try to redraw certain things, not like tracing or, you know, full on copying unless it's like oh, how do I put this? So basically actually, here's what we'll do. When you're first learning to draw and you're wanting to learn how to do the shapes and everything, actually trying to copy the image on another separate sheet of paper is a very good way to learn shapes of what you're trying to draw and how to go about doing it. And sometimes tracing can be beneficial to learning like shapes and stuff like that, but it can also become a crutch to where you can't not trace stuff in order to draw stuff. So you just got to be kind of careful with how you go about doing it. Okay, this needs a bit more shadowing there. Because I know that some people, they actually can't like draw it without tracing it. So like as you're learning, it's like a good thing to like, because then you can actually really get the shape down. Most of my stuff, I kind of just make them exist. It's possible not to bother line. Yeah, you don't actually have to do line art. It's more of like, because people who do like more of the realistic art, you rarely see them. You see them like do a very light sketch and then they just go full on out with the rendering and all that stuff. But I've seen people just like up and make blobs and just magically form them into shapes and faces, and I'm just blown away by it. I will sit there and like watch videos of them like doing this stuff because it's so cool looking. But yeah, it's just how some people do stuff. I'm gonna do it on this because apparently there's nothing on that one. You've seen that too? Yeah, like they'll just, I mainly see nose ones or lip ones. Like the face will be like completely done and they just have to do the nose and lips and they just like magically like are able to do it. And I'm just like, how? How? So it's a really fun type of thing to watch for me. So I'll just sit there and just like watch it a few times, like trying to contemplate how they do it, because my art style is far, far from realistic. It's okay, because I don't like doing realism. Probably because, like, in school, that was, like, the one thing that I was taught was the only thing that was, like, actual art was, realism. My, art teacher that I went to, that I, had was very old school, and if you did like cartoon art or if you did caricature art or, you know, like the art style that I love doing, he did not see that as actual art, and he would be like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you know. And I'm like, well, it's hard for me. And then he's like, well, you just need to learn how to do it because it's not actual art what you're doing. And I'm like, yes, it is. So me and my art teacher got along to a point. So it's one reason why I haven't like gone to art school itself. I teach myself everything I'm wanting to learn. So that way, like, I don't have to worry about that kind of thing. I don't have to worry about me feeling like my art's not good enough by someone else's standards. Because some teachers won't pass you unless you're doing it how they teach you. And I'm like, I can't do art that way. Oh, okay. So now we get to do... I gotta think about how I want to do this. Because originally, I like made like a whole bunch of stamps. These are my PNG tuber faces. These ones. Originally, her eye color was these. And it kind of goes with it a little bit. Like color-wise. It's gonna look funny for a minute, but it's okay. I'll shrink it down and resize it to where... Oh, this looks funny. You think Bob Ross went through the same thing? True artists, whatever they call themselves, don't like his painting style. Really? That's like who I grew up watching. And that's probably one reason why I'm so into like doing my own thing. Okay, so the red does kind of go with it, color-wise. For the bloopers. Yes, for the bloopers. It works. But like I was mainly testing it for the color because that's like supposed to be her eye color. It kind of goes with it, so it's not too bad. I'll just leave that there for now. Totally kidding. We're erasing it. Delete. We also have more of like an orange. No, definitely not the orange color. I'm just grabbing certain ones to... Do you want to do purple? Purple goes really well, but it'll be included in the DVD commentary. No. It's the Amazon Prime documentary. I'm kidding. Gold eyes. The gold eyes look kind of nice. I think it's funny because every time I want to add one of these now, I just want to be like, you know, like that whole the emoji thing that went around for a while where you do the really big eyes and the really big lips. That's what this reminds me of. I'm just over here making my art look horrible. Okay, so let's see. These are Lila's eye colors. Hers are more pink. I mean, it kind of... She's a Cyclops now. Womp womp. Anyway, the pink does go too. Put it away, it's scary. Really? These are the main guy's eyes. I like them because they're like, his name's Ji Yin, and he's more based off the yin and yang in a way. And he's gonna have all black hair except for one strip of white hair, which is like, he's got like his whole own lore and backstory. I could go on for hours. I'm just trying to figure out what shade of eyes I want to do, and since I have some already drawn up, Now this looks funny. It's Picasso. Right? It's a Picasso that has all the weird eyes or something. Oh, looking at the screen. This is funny. This one I think's a winner. Oh, that's gorgeous. Mwah, perfection. Okay. Because I don't really want to give her blue eyes. Oh, that one's kind of... This one's the... Hang on. This one's the one you do for the... Hang on. I want this color. Gotta make it bigger. You know, the whole big red lip thingy. Okay. Done. I'm just having fun with art. You're like, I don't know. Okay, so... Let's start with... I guess the red color, I guess. We'll do that. But I don't want that shade of red, I don't think. I think I want more of like this shade. Let's see, because she's like supposed to be evil. No, don't. Because that would be bad. I don't want to give Gary nightmares. So doing her eyes might give you a nightmare. No, I'm kidding. Dude, working on this again is just still making my brain go over the comic and stuff like that, and like all the things I want to do, and like the kingdom. I can't tell you the kingdom. It's called it's supposed to be like a star kingdom, but because of how evil she is, it turns into the dark star kingdom. That's why the little star in her eye and over here is black, because that's what she ends up doing with it. But yeah, this makes me really want to like work on my comic more. Maybe after my stream I'll work even more on getting a lot of the pages drawn up to where we can render them, because using 3D models to help with consistency and the size and angles and everything else like that to make it faster really does actually make it faster. Okay, that can go there. Okay, so it kind of... I don't know. Maybe I need to brighten up the red a bit more. Hang on. I was wondering if that's what I was gonna do, so here's what we'll do. We'll lock the layer and then just, like, color over it. Kinda. Okay, here, let's do the shading and stuff. Ira's You're referencing when the Toy Story potato head says Picasso and the Huggy Puck. Oh yeah, I know. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, look, I'm Picasso," and then like the was it the? I can't think of what the toy was. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That one. That was like one of my favorite scenes as a kid. It was so funny. My computer's just like I'm going slow. My OBS wanted to update and I was like, no, I need to do my stream. You can update another time. I mean, it looks really cool. I don't know, what do you think? Does the red go okay with the purple? That's the main thing because I kind of like it. Here, I know what we could do. We're going to, I guess, just kind of keep going with the eyes for a minute and see if once it's all drawn out and stuff, if it looks better. But so far, what do you guys think on the... We're gonna be a little sloppy for at the moment. I'm just trying to get the look of it down more. And then we'll go back and kind of clean it up better. I can't say I'm not too good with colors. What about yellow? Okay, hang on. Let me finish doing this part, and then we'll kind of. I render eyes so quickly sometimes. Okay, so it kind of goes. Let's try the yellow then. We'll unlock that layer. I definitely don't want her eyes gray though. Okay, so like a gold color, right? Let's try this color. Then we'll see how it looks, because I do know that gold is the complementary color for, or like yellow is the complementary color for purple. So I'm thinking it'll be fine. It's just getting the right shade. That's always like the hardest part when it comes to, for me with art, is getting the right shade that I want to complement the colors. Otherwise, it's not too bad. I do have a little issue sometimes trying to pick certain colors that I want to use for art pieces, but for the most part, it's not too bad. I do pretty good. Because I envision the color I'm wanting it to be when I think of the piece at the beginning. Okay, so let's do this. So it might be a little too much of an orange color for it, but we'll see. Nope, highlight please and thank you. It does still look, this one actually does look better. I actually think I might like this because they really pop with that purple. So I think we're gonna leave it. She definitely looked up to no, yeah, she definitely looks up to no good now. Okay, we're gonna keep it. I like look at it, I'm like, you know, I actually really like this. So yeah, we're gonna keep it. Because she definitely up to no good now. She's like, come on, take my hand. It'll be fun. So we're gonna keep that. The main reason why I was thinking about doing her eyes red is because all of her jewels and accents are kind of they're more of the lines of this color. I'm gonna make it bigger. This color, but the gold does look really good with it too, so I think we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna do her earring now because I want to do it now after we did all that. Did I get a new layer? Okay, good. So it's looking a little too purple and I need it to be more red. we go. I think it's gonna look more pink anyway because it's by purple. You think it would, you know, make it look more purple, but for some reason it makes it look more pink, but that's okay. It'll still go very well with the gold. This is the only character that I've had someone do willingly fan art of. But that was back when I first started creating the character. And she was really, like, dark and dark. And someone actually did a fan art piece of her. Which was cool, but it was also kind of like almost like surreal, because like, you know, someone like liked the character enough to draw it, and I was like, all right. It was fine with me. And the girl did a pretty good job on it. Okay, it's not quite red enough. We needed a bit more red. I don't want it to be blend into the hair too much. Okay, we'll try that. Let's see how that goes. I want to add the little shiny pieces to it. Okay, that looks good. And it goes great with her like skin tone too. Yeah, it is cool. Okay, now what we can do, if I can get it to work properly. We can shade with this color kind of down at the end. Oh, that looks really cool. Oh, I like how that turned out. Like, just a freaking... having a little bit of, you know, stuff like that. And then highlight it. Let's try to do a little... Yeah. Okay, that's like perfection. I'm done. I quit. I've completed everything in life. No, I'm kidding. I have not. That was a complete joke. Let's see though. We'll do... We'll try one more thing to kind of, just to see what it looks like. Okay, it's not light enough. We need it a little bit more white. There we go. Just to kind of give it an extra glowy look. Oh, yes. And then you can actually see the ombre still without full on losing it. But I need to make it a tiny bit thinner for down here. Yes, that works. The eyes are definitely striking, yes. It definitely works with what I'm doing, for sure. Go back to this one. Just gonna do like a little bit of a line job on the outside, just to kind of help separate it more from blending in. But yeah, that looks really good, and the eyes are like, bam, look at me. Okay, now to reduplicate the earring for the crown. So cool how the highlights on jewelry are so pretty. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's so amazing how like the highlights on like the jewels and stuff are just like these little dashes of lines and stuff. It's very interesting how it just works like that. So I'm gonna get my pencil here and just kind of color it all on. So that way it's a lot easier to do. Now, to get the color without it giving me the wrong color. Actually, what I could do, we're gonna undo and redo. Hope you don't mind if I take notes on your high school. No, it's fine. It's good. We're gonna undo it to where I can get the main color, because I didn't save it. This color. And then we're gonna redo it all. Perfection. Okay. Bam. I do that sometimes. It's a little trick I learned. But long as you haven't like gone like too far into the piece, you can do it. But like after like 200 brush strokes, it won't let you do anymore, or something like that. But yeah, if you want to take notes on how I do stuff, that's perfectly fine. As you know, I don't like gatekeeping art stuff. Too late, I already got a journal written down. No, it's all good. I don't mind it at all, actually. Like, if people see my art and they're like, oh, this is a good technique to do, please feel free to do it. Especially if it's easier for you to do it that way. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be like, oh my goodness, I'm the only one that's allowed to do this kind of thing. Like, it drives me nuts. Because like a lot of people like honestly, when I was first starting to do art, I was trying to get like a lot of help and try and figure out how to do stuff, and like everyone's like, oh, this is how I do it. It's like, yes, that's how you do it. I'm just asking you how you go about doing it so I can figure out how I can do it and stuff like that. Or they just be like, oh, just go Google it. And so it was really just stressful because you could ask a question and then someone just like, go Google it. Like, that's like the only downside, I think, to Google being around. Sharing is caring, except for snacks. Don't touch my nachos and salsa. It's like, don't touch my, hang on. What is it that I get the Twizzlers. Twizzlers are mine. Everyone else. I like the strawberry Twizzlers. That's all I mainly like out of the Twizzler candy. Anything else is just kind of meh. I don't like black licorice though. I think that's disgusting. But if people like it, that's fine. More for them. But me on the other hand, no. Oh my gosh, I do see something that's gonna drive me nuts. What is that on? Is that on the hair, maybe? No? It's gonna drive me nuts. What is that layer that it's on? What is that? You know that thing? Okay, so that's not the layer. It's what layer is that on? You know what? It's okay. It's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix it real quick. There. Now nobody knows. I was like trying to figure out what layer that was on. Like, that's kind of annoying that I couldn't figure it out, but that's okay. At the same time, I don't care. Whatever. It's fine. It's fixed. Saying black licorice is not good, and I definitely judge those that do. Nah, I'm joking. I'm like, why would you judge them for enjoying candy? Like, there's quite a bit of candy that I actually like, but don't like. Cause like I like sweets and stuff, but like when certain candy, like oh, let's see, what's like Sour Patch Kids. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my gosh, what? I don't like them. They're just kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Find a mistake on layers sucks, especially trying to, yes. Like, I don't even have that many layers either to do, like, you know, sort out and stuff, and I'm just like, whatever. It's just gonna, you know. Oh, hang on, it's not locked. I thought I locked the layer, but I didn't. I hate it when I do that too, when I go to lock a layer and it like doesn't lock. You're just like, come on, yeah. I think for is what it that I don't eat candy. You don't eat candy at all, like kind of thing, or like what do you mean? Oh crap, did I get that shot? I don't remember. Is it this? No. I thought I put the highlight in it. Oh, there it goes. I made the wrong color. It's all good though. Like, I don't eat a lot of candy myself. Like, I bought like way too sweet for my taste buds, that's all. Oh, that's fine. So sometimes I'll get like a little, I'll get like a bag of Twizzlers, the strawberry kind that I like. And yes, I emphasize the strawberry when I talk about it because a lot of people will sit there and be like, the cherry kind? And I'm like, no, I'm not a cherry person. I do not like cherry. I won't ever like, I don't think I'll ever like cherry. I just don't like cherry, period. Anyway, like, it's just, it'll take me like a month, if not 2 months, to go through the whole bag. And sometimes I don't even go through the whole bag. It just gets hard. Or I just get sick of it to where I'm just like, oh, here, I'm gonna just pawn it off on my kids. Okay, it's all tying together very nicely with the eye color and the jewelry too. It just makes it pop even more. Like, the more I do, the more the eyes pop. So it's all tying together, which is perfection. So now we will do her nails, which are gonna be similar to the gems. Since I'm already doing that color, we'll just continue on. But yeah, like, I like candy, but at the same time, it's just kind of it's not like something I absolutely have to have kind of thing. Like, I'm okay if I don't get it. You have to go now too? Aw. That's okay. I understand. Peeps have to go, and whatnot, so. Oh, I might make today's stream a small one since, like, not a lot of people are in here today. And whatnot, because it's kind of just, you know. I'll catch you later. Bye! I'll probably stay on for a little longer, though. See how it goes. See if any more people join, then great. If not, you know. It's all good, but I will be here. Getting her nails done. She's gonna get her nails did. Alright, now it's gonna get quiet because they're all gone. So sad. It's okay. It happens. Let's see. color this all in. And then the tips of them are going to be like the dark of like kind of like this, like her earring here. They're going to be kind of like that in a way. So maybe I might make them darker. Actually, yeah, let's make them darker because I want that color again. So we'll do a bit darker. Okay, that works. Let's see now what happens when I shade it. Ooh, yes. That's gonna look really freaking cool on her nail. This is actually also the first drawing that I've actually put nails on a character. Normally I just like leave them out because they're like such a pain sometimes to do. But I'm liking how it's looking. But I gotta fix the shine though. I feel like it's taking away from the shadowing. So that works because I don't want it to be super shiny. There, that's perfection right there. So actually looks really good. Now gotta fix this spot right down here after I unlock it, of course. Okay, and then now we go back to this color to the rest of her fingernail. And I can really make it sharp and pointy looking. It'll be all beautiful when it's done. Well, more sinister looking anyway, hopefully. But we shall see. Let's shadow this again, or... Oh, that's a highlight. We don't want that one just yet. We want the shadowing part. And then we go to the highlighting. Her nails look so good. And underneath them though, we're gonna do more of this darker shade here. After I unlock it. This one will add a little bit of the shadow too, so that way it is still has kind of that ombre look as the rest of her nails. It just won't have any shine because it's the underneath of her nail, not the top of it. Let's unlock this again. Back to the shadow of it. Just kind of like that, I guess. Oh, her nails look amazing. I love it. It's fitting so well. It's like all tying together nicely. I like when it does that. But yeah, okay, so that looks good there. I wonder, we're gonna play around a little bit. Is this one that's the hair highlights? No, it's this one. What if we made them kind of more like a red color? No. Cancel that. Not happening. Or we could do Just for a light blue color. Nope. We're not messing with it because it looks good how it is. What is it? No, I don't want her eye color that way because that's the same color as my other character Lila's eye color. But she will probably take a liking to Lila because of her eye color is the eye color of her nails and her jewelry. So a little tie-in there on because Lila will eventually run into her. Okay, so now the next thing I normally work on after I got the eyes and everything else done is her toes. So we're gonna work on that now. Her dress is dark, like her hair, like grays and stuff. Well, one thing I do need to do though, I'm gonna pick her hair color here, and I need to get rid of this extra shine down here. That's from when I first had it shining. And that'll be pretty there. Let's see. Okay, let's make sure I got everything else, like, you know, done. Oh, the nails actually bring out the more color that I added to her hands too. I didn't do that before. That's interesting. Okay, I'm actually dreading rendering her scales. That's gonna be such a pain. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna do this now and we're gonna lower the opacity of it. Let's try this color to start. Oh, that's not dark enough. As odd as that sounds, we can say. I mean, this kind of works with the first sleeve, but I'm wondering if I want to go more blue with it. I can't even tell it's not blue. So. Okay, so that's kind of working a little bit. Tiny bit better. Be here. I don't want it to be like black. I'll clean up her hand and everything once I get it done more for her nail or whatever. I'm just kind of trying to get the color down for everything first, and then it'll work. See, I like this color here, how it's looking from the shading and stuff. So, I mean, oh, it's looking pretty good. Okay, so that kind of works. Maybe lighten it just a tiny bit. That works. That works quite well, actually. Look. Because I didn't want it to be like loss of color, but I don't want it to be bright on color like I normally do for my art. I like that. That's really like bright on colors for jewelry and nails. We'll do that. this. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna take out her hair real quick. It's this one too. Needs to get out so I can clean up this. Because even though it's not very visible, it's visible to, like, I know it's there. So when I take it out, it helps me not be bothered by it later. Okay, there's the hair. Let's see. I do want to make it a tiny bit lighter. But not quite. Yeah, that works. Because I want her like skin tone to also kind of come through without being too too transparent kind of thing, I guess that's how you would say it. Okay, now time for her dress. So basically, her dress, I kind of like was debating on making it like the blue in her hair because it is blue. It's like the form of what's this color? Oh, that's black. I was like, what is this color? So it's kind of like in that little arc curve thingy, or little tiny L for when you pick colors, as you can see in the corner. So it's blue. I don't know if I want it to be a blue color or if I want to do it like her hair, like the darker colors in her hair. So I'll think of that, but first, I'm trying to think of what I should do on it now. Oh, I know something we forgot to do for her earring. We have to pick the color again. We forgot to do her stud. Her little stud that holds in her earring. Oh, if I would unlock the layer. Pixels. We're gonna lock it again. Even though we really don't have to for things, but we're going to anyway. And no one's probably ever gonna really notice this unless like you're watching it on the YouTube. But it's gonna have shading and stuff too for it. Cause I just know it's there. Okay, so another thing I need to do is I need to shade right here on her hair. That way it doesn't look so flat against her head. Let's see, I'm gonna make those thicker. Part here to be thicker. Oh, not that one. This one? No, hang on. It's on this one. No, it's this one. Guess that layer again, basically. Jeez. Okay, that looks better. Okay, I do also need to add a little bit of a there for definition when it comes to her neck thing there. Alright, now we gotta do see. Trying to think what I did to do now. Let's see. Oh, I forgot one part of her fingernail. We're gonna pick that color again. Down here at her nail. Easier to grab it there. And then we're gonna finish doing... We forgot this nail. And then she's got... let's see. A little bit here. That's... No, that's her scalp. I was like, where's your pinky nail? That's what you're doing right now. Because I forgot about this one. It's okay though. You have to figure it out. I'm just loving how she's turning out. Looking so good. And place you. Hello! Hi! Welcome in. How are you doing today? I am working on a villain art piece. I'll show you in just a second after I get the shading done for her nail here. I'm doing good. Just kind of hanging out. Nice. Thanks. So this is the piece so far that I'm doing and whatnot. She's the villain to my comic that I work on, but I haven't worked on it, if that makes any sense at all. Comics take forever. But yeah, I'm doing good. Just kind of, it looks pretty and cool. Thank you so much. I'm glad you, yeah, because I like wanted her to look like really super pretty. Because like, I kind of don't want the villain to be like, ugh. I want her to be like, ugh, like, gosh, why is she so pretty and evil? So I think I'm accomplishing that. Deceptive, yes, very deceptive. So yeah, I was just trying to figure out what part to render next. But I was like debating on her dress, but at the same time I'm kind of avoiding her dress because of all the scales that I put on there. It's one of those like, why do I do this to myself type moments. So maybe I'll continue on with like the pink coloring and just get all the gems and stuff done. I really need to save this color onto my thing. Sounds it's like I'm sitting here looking at this like, why the heck did I put so much on her? But it's for her character. She won't look cool unless it's like this. I mean, she'll still look cool. She still looks cool, but like, you know what I mean? It adds to her character. Okay, I was switching color this to my color palette. Okay. It's almost literally this color, just more pink. Yeah, basically. Okay, so let's see. Oh, it's because I'm on a long layer. So do you do any art or anything or stream and stuff like that? Or no, or whatnot? Or do you just like watching people? It's fine if you just like watching people. Do their stuff. It's all good. Just curious. Oh, your art looks like church glass? So it's like stained glass windows? Like, in a way? And then you stream too? That's cool. I try to stream daily. But, like, we just had a passing in the family, so I haven't been able to, like, stream for, like, 2 weeks. So, this is, like, the first stream back. And there was others in here, but they had to go, sadly, but that's okay. But that's really cool. I love that style of art. Like, I love stained glass windows a lot. I think that art style is like so cool and everything. Okay, I will have to I'm gonna go check that out actually. I'm gonna do that real quick on my phone here. Let's see. Hang on. Show me. No, come on. Bring up the page. No. Hang on. I will probably have to like. I'll give you a follow real quick so that way I can just go on to it later and check it out. Or check out your stream. I'll have to accept you because it's privated. Hold on. Okay. I was like, why won't it let me do anything? But yeah, I don't blame you for making it privated. But yeah. I have this Twitch manager thing on my phone, so I was like, just gonna bring it up real quick that way, but... But yeah, I'm like a huge fan of like stained glass art. I think it's absolutely stunning. So I'm excited to see it. Yeah, I was like, why doesn't it bring it up to Twitch? But that totally makes sense now. Is that like... Okay, it's not bright like her earring because I'm not done with it yet. All my Insta accounts... Oh, all your Instagram accounts are privated. Okay. Well, let's see. I'll grab my phone off my thing real quick. I wish it would let me just go see your account here. I'll have to do it after stream so that way I can look at it because it's not I hate how they changed the Twitch app. Because before, anyone that would join, I could like go on to like their channel and see everything, and I was able to follow you on there, so. But like, it used to like just bring up the person's Twitch on my phone, but now it doesn't do that anymore when you're in the stream manager, and it really annoys me. So I will definitely, after stream, go check out your art because I'm intrigued now. I'm very interested in it now. Back to there. Oh, really? It's been giving you issues and stuff, or? Because sometimes it does that to me, and like, I'll get messages from people, and like, nobody will freaking, or like, it won't let me have like notifications on there. And that's like mainly where I go to like do all like my commissions and stuff. Is like just message me through Instagram kind of thing. And like when you're not getting the messages, it gets very annoying. It wouldn't let you accept friend requests? Gosh, dang, that's messed up. So are you under 18? Is that why it's all like that? Or you just... Because it's fine if you are. We have another one that pops into the stream. And he's under 18. And that's why a lot of his stuff is privated. But unless you just prefer it that way, that's fine. You'll be 18 in September. Cool, cool. Yeah, like Instagram, it has even like done... it was coming up a lot with like a teen account thingy. That's also why I'm asking. And it was like, oh, this and this is going on with teen accounts and stuff like that. And I'm just like, what the heck? So it was kind of like confusing. That was also kind of like, are you this age or? So I wonder if that could be what it's doing too. Because I know that there's a lot more, I don't know exactly what all was added, but they were like, oh, all this stuff's being added now for teen accounts, and I'm just like, So you might want to look into it to see if that's kind of like what it's doing. If so, they should get their stuff together and, you know, at least warn people that they're doing that better than just be like, oh, hey, guess what? It's this now. Alright, there's that gem. And the beauty of this is we can just copy and paste because I don't feel like drawing it again. Oh, that looks really cool if it was in her hand, but no. She's holding out her hand to invite you. That'll work for now. So those are done. I think I have things private because of drama and all that, so I'm like insecure about. Oh, okay, dude, I totally get that. Like, sometimes people are just like the worst when it comes to like other people's arts and everything. It's like, dudes, be nice. And like, that's one reason why I tell my chat all the time that I don't like gatekeeping art stuff, because everyone's like at different levels and they learn, you know, they're still all learning and everything. If you like make it to where they're like struggling to learn how to do stuff, it's not cool. Oh, okay, you think you have the teen settings turned off because you have seen more crashes. Yeah, I don't blame you there. It can be very depressing seeing all that stuff. I had like the weirdest, like, I get every once in a while I get like some reels that are really like weird. They don't involve car crashes or anything, thankfully, but like it might make you laugh over it. I don't know if it will or not, but see, the type of reels I normally get are like really cute reels, or like something that's, you know, kind of silly, cute kind of thing, because that's kind of like, or they're art reels. I got one the other day, and it was, I don't know what it really was exactly, but it kind of reminded me of, I'm trying, my brain works different. Some make me laugh, but I can't help it. Yeah, okay, so this one, it made me laugh really hard, but I don't know if it'll make you laugh. So it was, I think, done by people in Australia by their accents, but I can't really tell if it was Australian or New Zealand, because sometimes that accent really, I have a hard time deciphering which is which. But anyway, so it was this reel, and it was like the most randomest thing I had ever seen, okay? She's got like this mask thing that she puts on her face, and she's like slaps her face, and then she takes it off, and the makeup is done horribly, and she's like, look at how beautiful I look, and like this, it was like this whole thing, and I was like, what the heck is this? And then they showed another girl like, and your friends can help you do it too, and she put the mask on, and this other random woman comes in, and then they're like, oh, this is the girl that's, you know, cheating with your boyfriend. And then she was like, what? And so the girl quickly puts the mask on. The girl hits it, and she puts it off, and like the lipstick's all smudged and everything. She's like, yeah, aren't I beautiful? And I'm like, what is this? It was like so messed up and weird. But that was like the weirdest thing I've ever like seen pop up on my Instagram, to the point I was like, what even? Why? I don't know if that would make you yeah, you're like, it was just like the weirdest. I've never had anything that sounds like yeah, literally that's what it reminded me of. I'm like, what even is this, and why is it hilarious? But yeah, it was just, yeah, it was awkward. And I was like, what? Like, no. It was funny, but it was just, yeah. So yeah, I guess it would be pure brain rot. It's definitely what it makes me think of, actually. Now that I like actually sit and think about it. It's so dumb it rots your brain or something, whatever. Yeah, like... Then it showed me like another one. So reels are just really weird right now, and normally I don't purposely like look up that type of content. So I was kind of like really confused on why my Instagram was showing me these really, really weird reels. So maybe that's why you're getting the more negative reels. There's, oh, just remembered I do art through... You do art through Lego? That's super cool. So do you take like art pieces and then recreate them out of Legos kind of thing? Because if so, that is really awesome. I like watching stuff like that. It makes my brain happy seeing like... It's kind of like watching people that start off with like a blank canvas and they just like form noses and stuff like that. It's just so satisfying to watch. It's kind of like that for me when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, like terrifying. You do everything by hand and no guides? No. Oh, that's so freaking cool. That's way, way cool. You also built 2 robots as well? Dang! That's freaking amazing. Bravo. I'm over here just like, I do this. And you're just like hardcore, like, yeah, check out, I do all this stuff. And I'm just like, hey. That's so cool though. And like extremely impressive. So are you more like sciencey type of thing, or math, or just kind of like a hobby you found yourself enjoying? You grew up with... That's amazing. I like Legos as well. They're so fun to just play with. I like getting the sets of the elf ones. I think it's elves that they had out. It's kind of like Friends, but it's like literally elves. So... those ones are like always fun to play with. Because it's just fantasy stuff. Oh, sciencey? Okay. Lego is a different story because some of the angles I've managed to create are crazy. I don't know what you... So they had these Lego sets out like a while ago. And it was... they were like of elves. Like pointy ear elves. But I don't know. I don't think they make them anymore. They don't make them anymore, sadly. It's a Lego set thing that they did, but they were like so cool. And there's like a tree and stuff, but yeah. Do you, yeah, you remember those? Yeah. Those ones, I liked those ones a lot because it was very fantasy-like and I just love it. You always wanted the dragons? Yeah, I got the white dragon one and stuff like that, and they actually like had like a villain and everything. It was just so cool, and then they just stopped. I'm like, you suck. I like fantasy stuff, but that's cool that you're like into sciencey things and whatnot. I was wondering if it was more sciencey because of the robots and stuff. But that's really cool. It'll come back one day. One day would be, or someday, yeah. That would be nice. I think that's the wrong one. Yeah, it is. So, do you post any of your Lego stuff on Instagram too, or no? Because that would be really cool. Okay, so this does go here. And this colors. No? Oh, crap. I hate it when I do that. And I'm just like, no, I want this. Your favorite ones are the Star Wars Technic and Speed Champions. Okay, the Technic ones, I love those. Those are so fun. I had a roller coaster one that I did out of the Technics. It was so fun. Nope, I'm like insecure on one. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, you'll get a little more secure about it and everything, and show everyone what you do. Cause that's awesome that you do stuff like that. Oh, you got the Mercedes F1 car? Nice! Did you fully complete it yet, or you still gotta work on it? Took you 6 hours to do. Did it last year? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's like the only thing that like I haven't ever really liked about Lego is it takes forever to do them. But at the same time, it's kind of nice that it takes forever because then it's just something you can do for a little while. But I just get so uncomfortable as I work on them. I don't know why, I just do. But actually 6 hours for a build isn't too bad though. Would have done it quicker if my parents didn't tell me off. If they were bugging you every 5 minutes and you were just like, come on, I'm trying to do this. Let me be. It's like, let me have my fun. I know what that's like all too well. That's looking pretty good. Get this all colored in. I'm going to, let's see. It irritates the F out of you. Something especially Lego if it's not oh, right? It's like, oh my gosh. I can see how that would be very annoying. You're definitely trying to do something. And it just won't stop. Oh, oops, my British is too much for mods to handle. Okay, so no, it's the auto mods. Because when I first started streaming back, I think in 2020 or something like that, or 2021, something around there. I'm just clicking here, allowing it all. Anyway, so when I first started streaming, I had like a whole ton of people coming in and just like berating me and being absolutely horrid, to the point to where it actually did make me stop streaming because it was that bad. But you know, I've gotten better at it because I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. And so I fixed it to where that wouldn't happen anymore. So that's why you're just like, what if I do this and stuff like that, and it actually blocks it out. Because it was just so bad, I couldn't even stream without, I don't know what was going on, but it was like really, really bad. Kind of like the whole insecurity thing for like you. That's kind of basically how it was for me with certain things when it came to streaming. Because I was like, my art was really bad. Okay, good, because there's streamers who bans every other word than that. Yeah. I do try to keep it a little more family friendly because I do record my streams for YouTube. And YouTube is really bad about, you know, people not cussing. Like, if you cuss on there, they're like, yo, knock it off, kind of thing. So that's one reason why I don't repeat the cuss words that people type. They're very picky. Oh, you're like, oops. No, it's all good. I don't mind. I know some people that are very, they like to cuss a lot, so it's not like, you know, bad or whatever. So I will just auto say the other words instead of like what you'll type. I'll just like say frig or crap or something that I know won't you'll remember that. Listen, yeah. I mainly, so I'll just like automatically read it in context that's safe for YouTube. So no worries if you mess up, it'll be alright. Okay, these are looking so good. Let's see. Let's finish up their stuff here. But that's cool that you're British. I like Britain. I actually have been lately obsessed with a show called Digging for Britain. So like, whenever like someone from British comes in, I'm like, hi, hello, you're awesome and amazing. It's literally on my bucket list to go visit there. And it has been on like my, you know, bucket list for like a long time to be able to go visit there. Because it's just so freaking gorgeous there. Okay, that needs to be lighter. I did undo my layer like I thought I did. But the thing about your insecurity, the best thing to do is to not take it to heart. And what I do is forget about what happened today and think of tomorrow of a new day. Thank you. UK hospitals are bad though. Yeah, when I go, I'll make sure not to get injured. But yeah, I stopped taking it personally on the stuff that they were saying during my stream and everything. And I've been streaming now because I did have to stop streaming to like help take care of my grandma and like all this other stuff. So it was hard for me to get back to streaming. But I'd kind of try and like, I would still like do like stuff like on TikTok and everything else like that and do some lives on there. And thankfully people there were amazing and super nice. But now that I have more free time, I've gotten back into streaming, I think just this past February and whatnot. So, but yeah, I'm enjoying being streaming again. I actually have missed it because I actually being live with people that are more supportive and stuff, it's a lot of fun. So I'm like glad to be back to streaming again. So that's looking okay-ish. Kind of weird, but it's supposed to be weird. Make it smaller. Make this look more metal-like. Gotta lock it first. Always forget to lock the layer. It's fun. It is a lot of fun. TikTok was actually what helped me get back into wanting to stream and everything, because I would do lives on there and people on there were just like so nice about it and everything. I was like, I miss actually streaming on Twitch. But I keep forgetting to let people know on there that I'm streaming on here when they're like, you know, there. But I don't really stream a lot on TikTok anymore because it's just I haven't quite figured out how to do it off the computer yet. So hopefully I can figure it out. It's very weird. Let's see. I'm gonna go a tiny bit lighter for this upper square. It's not what I wanted to do. Thank you very much. I should have done that another layer so I can shade it better. So what days do you stream? Hopefully it's at a time I can join. I try my hardest to join streams and everything. Your stream schedule is effed because you broke up with your girlfriend now a month ago and you do karate and football and sort of fell out of stream consistently. Wow, that's a lot. But that's cool though. Well, that sucks about your girlfriend though. It's their loss because you sound like an awesome person, so. Just saying. Just throwing that out there. We're going to change to the highlight though. But yeah, football and all that other stuff, I can see why it's hard to do streaming and whatnot. Yeah, sometimes it's like really hard for me to, between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. If not, I'll be mid-afternoonish. I don't know your time though, I think it's different. Yeah, I live over in the United States and I'm on Pacific time. So right now, It's currently 3:20 p.m. here. So I don't know what time that would be there. But I am also a mod for my boyfriend's streams, and he streams like early morning. I was actually on his stream this morning with him playing Destiny 2. So that was actually kind of fun. But on days that I'm able to join, I will try hard to join your stream. No promises though, because sometimes it's hard for me to just get on stream everyone else's streams. I want to be more active on my friends' streams, but sometimes it's just crazy busy in life. So I'm a decent person, but I kind of lost interest in her and let her when she needed. Oh, so sad. Did you at least apologize to the girl? Like, come on now. It's half. Oh wow, so it's like 11:30. Dang. I was kind of wondering if it was kind of that time. I have a friend that lives over in Israel, and whenever I stream, she's like, you need to stop streaming so late so I can join. I was like, what? And she's like, I can't watch your streams because it's too late. I'm like, oh, gotcha. I don't want to recolor it, so I'm just gonna, you know, fill in stuff. Gonna kind of do this with it because I can. Nope, that's not gonna work. This color. Nope, darker. It's a little better. Not quite. There we go. It's a little off. I gotta fix that. Copy and paste. It's my best friend. Totally kidding. It's not my best friend. It's just the whole work smarter. I did best, but she didn't take it too well. Well, I wonder why. Ugh. But it's also a good thing that, you know, because you don't want someone stuck in a one-sided relationship. So if you truly did lose interest in them and didn't feel connected to them anymore and ended the relationship that way because of, you know, that. No, for next time, yeah. So it's kind of like a good thing, though, in a way, because you don't want to, like, lead the person on and, you know, keep up building even more issues. So, you know, at least you tried. Some people just can't take it too well. But, yeah. Anyway, we'll move on from that subject. Yeah, okay, so let's do, I guess, the fire. I don't know what else to do yet. I needed, like, I haven't streamed for, like, yeah, so that went dark. Yeah, like, I mean, I am doing a dark piece. No, I'm kidding. We can change the subject and cheer up everything. So, yeah. Let's see. So we're gonna kind of, I don't know if I want it that red though, gosh. It's just like, this kind of thing, though. Oh, I know where I had issues with this one part, because I switched up stuff. You didn't quite draw it on. Your dog is autistic. Really? That's interesting. I have a cat named Sparky. And every once in a while, I keep saying this all the time. I need to set up my cat cam. Like, get a cat cam on him and stuff. Because, like, he's kind of like my little mascot for this channel. He's a full-on crackhead. Or a crazy person. And we have to bleep that word out. No, that should be fine. It's only one time, right? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. He is like... Sometimes he'll be like so hyper. I have to like put him up. I have a photo of him looking in opposite directions while he lays upside down. Oh, that's kind of cute. I love crazy animals. Oh, if I would have thought. Have you... I haven't seen the UK cat. No, I have not. I should probably look them up. And whatnot. Because that's funny. Are they crazy too? Or are they just like... normal cats? Because supposedly my cat is technically acting like a normal cat, but I don't think it's a normal cat because he's cray cray. Oh, next time you're in the live though, I will make sure that I have my Discord posted to where if you want to join it, you can. For some reason, I have the following, but I don't get enough viewers to get affiliate, so I can't do bots and stuff yet, which is extremely annoying, but I normally have it pinned, but I forgot to do it today, so next time you're in, I'll try to remember to make sure it's pinned before I start my live. It'll be 1 in the morning, cats are like, F you, and one then breaks into the fight. Oh my goodness! It sounds insane! It sounds like my brother's cat. He's got like an evil freaking jerk of a cat. He'll sit there and be like all cute and cuddly, and the next minute it's trying to like murder or end the other cat. And my mom's always like, why don't you let your cat out of the room to play with the other cats? I'm like, because that one will try and eat it. You swear half of them are oh, that's crazy. Yeah. They're either evil or on something. For sure. The other cat that we have in here, that's, it belongs to the person my mom's in a relationship in. It is literally like a schizophrenic cat. I don't like outdoor cats because they keep trying to eat me and my dad's koi fish. Yeah, that's not ever fun. When we had a koi fish pond here, the cats just like wouldn't stay out of it, so we got a snapping turtle for it. But we don't have the pond anymore because it just became too much to manage. It had like a cool little waterfall and like a little Buddha dude and stuff like that. But yeah, outdoor cats just annoy the crap out of me so badly. Yeah, it was like super nice and like everything like that, but like my siblings just didn't take care of it. And wow, like I actually lived on my own for a while, and I'd always wanted to see it. And then when I had to leave a bad relationship, I had to move back in with my mom. And I went to go look at it, and it was just gone. I'm just like, where'd it go? Like, come on now. I just got here to see it, and it's already gone. Oh, dang it. Okay, here's what I did it on the wrong freaking layer again. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna just go around it. Kind of do a crappy little... Oh, move my arm in it. Into that. So I don't have to draw it all out again. We're just gonna duplicate it onto a new layer. And then we're gonna go back here and erase it all. You're also deaf and dyslexic and have zero. How are you understanding my stream then? Also, you're not the only dyslexic person that I have in my streams. I think it's Gary that comes in here. I don't. Uh-huh. Do you have like subtitles on them? But yeah, I think it's, he either has a problem, I think he's dyslexic, or he just has issues with reading and spelling, if I remember correctly. So, if you end up spelling something wrong, it's okay, my brain just automatically fixes it, so. No worries there. Just wish my brain would remember to, you know, not draw something on a same layer as something else that I don't want to mess up. And locking a layer would be nice to remember to do often. Oh, okay. You just got what I said. You're using your partly good ear. Okay. So do you have a, well, that means you probably don't have one of those, is it like an implant thing that goes to your ear and stuff to where you can hear? Or no? Because you did mention that the hospitals out there just suck, so. Hospitals here aren't any better, just for the record. There's some good doctors, but it's like impossible sometimes to get a good one. So but yeah, I won't give you any issues over you not being able to hear or anything like that. If I could actually figure out how to put subtitles on Twitch, I would. So that way, if more people like you come in, they can understand it. I really don't like it when people give other people hard times over stuff like that. Yeah, you can have it, but you don't want the thing in your head. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Like, for me, I think that'd be kind of just a little scary, personally. So. You're the funny kind of duffer. I mean, at least you can, like, joke about it and stuff, you know, so it's all good. So, were you born not being able to hear, or did it, like, happen over time? Because Gary is also, slowly losing his eyesight. I use it because I grew up with it and use it as a... Okay, cool. Ugh. I just yawned. But yeah, I mean, if you grew up with it and everything, you can totally, like, just freely joke about it and stuff, because, you know, you're just used to all of it. Okay, this little section here is bugging me. It's not quite how I want it. Okay, so I want it that red. I mean, fire is bright and all, but let's see. Add some oranges now to it. Then we'll do a fun little trick that I figured out how to do a long time ago when I made like a fiery type dress. A little bit of this in here before we get to the other part. You think it happened when you were around 2 or 3? You didn't find out till you were like 5 or 6 though? And you had 3 operations and all 3 got messed up. That sucks. Dang. I can see how like the doc had one job to close the hole in the left ear and all 3 times. Seriously? How do people like freaking mess that up? Like seriously. Like, it's not that hard, people. I hope your mother threw a fit over that. Man, I would. If that happened to my kid, I'd be like, yo, fix this and do it right. Or you're in trouble. Especially like as a kid. I mean, geez, Louise. Find out you're, don't have any hearing and then you get, your hopes up thinking that you're gonna, be able to hear again and then they like screw it up. I would have thrown hands if it was my child. Just saying. Okay, that looks kind of cool, but now we're gonna do something a little. Just to kind of fix the edges to where they don't look so stiff, I guess. Turning out really cool looking. Here. I don't know how the first one got messed up. The second had so many scar tissue, and the third removed a skin graft that was covering. Oh, okay. So basically, it got messed up to two times, and on the third time, they removed everything that was messing it up, and just, I guess, decided to just leave it. That would still just annoy me so bad. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad for you. And then we unduplicate. And then we move it. Over to the other one. Why? Because I can. We're gonna have to adjust some of this. And then what we'll do, it makes you special because sometimes it's fun. Yeah, I can see how it would be fun though, because then you can just be like, huh? huh? All the time to people. I'm giving you bad ideas unless, but I'm pretty sure you do that already. I don't blame you for having fun with it though. Sometimes you just gotta have fun with it to, like, you know, handle it better, kind of thing. There's that. We're gonna kind of this up a little bit more here. There's an obnoxious bird outside. It works in any situation. Sometimes you deliberately ignore the person for no reason. Don't let your mother find this stuff out. Oh, that's hilarious. Where's my computer's not liking working on this this piece. It's like, no, it's too much. And I'm like, you're gonna like it and you're gonna enjoy it. Okay, so there's the fire. Looks okay-ish. I think I'm gonna fix a section of it. Yeah, that's I'm not gonna lie, I would be the same way. If someone was talking and I didn't want to hear him, I would just be like flat out ignoring them. Like sometimes it's just people are a pain in the butt to deal with. You remember one time in this position you threw a brick at a guy's head but couldn't hear or understand what was going on? You know, sometimes, though, it'd be good that you can't hear or understand what they say because I'm pretty sure that guy was not happy. Oh, I'm pretty sure he had some choice words for you. You're probably just like, I just did this. What's the big deal? Yeah, I don't think anyone would either. So we're gonna kind of flare this out a little bit more, kind of make it more fiery looking here. There we go. That kind of looks good. This will also help me a lot later with lighting a bunch of other stuff because I got the light sources put in. You're going to head to bed. Good night, Kay. Thanks for lurking, and I hope you sleep well. Oh, it's okay. I knew you were playing a game anyway. You said at the beginning you were going to play a game, so. But, I hope you sleep well, and it's okay that you weren't here. Yeah, we have a new friend. Kay's the one that's the other one that's under 18. He's pretty cool. He streams too. He does stuff in Blender and he does games. So his streaming schedule's kind of all over the place too, but yeah. So sometime you should check out one of his streams that he does. He's also on the Discord and stuff too, but definitely remember next time to pin the Discord link. Free promo, you'll take it? Yeah. You're welcome, Kay. Kay's been here from like almost the beginning of my streaming that I started redoing it. When I started redoing it, he was one of the first ones that was here. So he's awesome. Let's see. Yeah, so 23rd of February. Yep, that's when you joined. Was 23rd of, that's around the time I started streaming. I was in February. I think I had been streaming for maybe a week? Not even a week, and then he popped up in my chat and was like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Hey!" And we've been friends since. He's a cool kid. Let's see. What do I want to work on now? I've got like 10 minutes left to stream, so it's fine that Kay goes. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's okay that he has to go to sleep. Yeah, you were. Which raid was it? It was a raid. It was my first raid too, and Kay was there. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was Jackie. They raided my stream and you were in it, and then you just stayed in it and have been in my stream every time since. So I think that's what it was. Yeah, because there was 2 other people in the stream with them, I think, that came in. He's live right now. Sleep. I got about 2 hours today. What is this thing you call sleep? Yeah, so I was up at like 6:30, and then I joined the stream that I did. I didn't realize he had my mic on and stuff, so I was like, oh, okay. So I did that this morning at like 6:30. I get up at like that because I mod his stuff and everything, and then I have been up since, so it's like early sometimes, but sometimes I'll be up at like 5:40 to mod his streams, and I'm just like, why do you guys stream so early? It's still early. But half the time I'll sleep through parts of it. Like if it's like a slower part or a part they're really focused on, I'll just kind of like sleep. And then when they say something, I'm like, huh? Yeah, it's so early. Sometimes I'm just like, why you guys stream so early? But in his defense, he does work evenings. So from like 2 p.m. my time till like 8:30 every single day, and I'm just like, he's like, I don't know why I'm tired for, and I'm like, oh, I wonder why you're streaming every morning now and whatnot, because he streams Destiny 2. His name is Shadow Assassin, by the way. When I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so when I post my Discord and stuff, his stuff's in there. But yeah, he's super cool, and he's not for ones that are afraid of language, so you would fit right in in his stream. The most dysfunctional person in the morning, it takes me 2 hours to properly wake up. Oh, I can wake right up. It's so quick. Alright, Kay, good night. I'll let you go now so you can get some sleep. I will be... Yeah, I've got like, just hardly any time left or whatever for the stream or whatever. But, yeah, I will try tomorrow to remember to, do the Discord links. That way you can hang out and see everyone else that's in there to hang out and whatnot. So it's super fun in there when it's not dead silent, because it's such a small community right now. I'm excited to hopefully get it bigger and whatnot. But yeah, it's a fun little community that I got going down, and they're all really nice in there. So yeah, that's me hyping my Discord. But I will try to remember to link it tomorrow. So yeah, I can give you mine real quick if you want, because I have my username copied. We can wait till tomorrow if you're able to join. It's just annoying because whenever I go to bring it up on when I'm streaming, I'll turn off the whole streaming thing, and it still won't let me copy it, but I will. Well, I can always just write down your username, and I can send you an invite that way to it. We'll do that, in case you're not able to make it tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait till I hit affiliate to where I can just have the command in my freaking thing. Like, for some reason, Twitch is like, no, you can't do this, and no, you can't do that until you hit affiliate. So, yeah, you can. We can either wait till tomorrow, or you can type it in the chat, and I will write it down, and then send you an invite that way to the Discord. So, whichever you... Okay. I'm like, whichever you prefer, and then I saw it. Okay, then after stream... I have it written down now. After stream, I will send you an invite to the Discord. I heard your brain to look at. Yeah, I sat there and I was like... and then I was like, I'll just write it down. That's okay though. Don't worry about it. You'll be fine. Let's see. Try to debate on what I want to do now. Oh, yes. You'll change it soon. Oh, Sparky has awoken. Yeah. Did you have a nice nap, kitty? Jeez. He was like staring me down, like, let me out of my carrier. I put him in the carrier because he like, it's normally when he sleeps anyway, so he sleeps in a carrier because he's psycho. Hyper. He'll sit there and I'll have my arms up, either resting on the armrests of my chair. He will run up, even if I'm playing like Destiny or any other game, and latch onto my arms and try and biting me, and he's so quiet about doing it, it scares me every single time. And I'm like, I don't think people would like it too much if I keep screaming into the microphone every time you scare me. So, if I let you out, will you behave? My art Insta makes me question why I added to... Oh, yeah. Okay, I will let you out. Yeah? You probably heard him yell at me. Okay, you're out. Chill out. Can you... Yeah, you're gonna be chill. You better be chill. I'll beat you up. I won't actually beat up my cat. Just about, yeah. I have my spray bottle next to me to where if he starts in, I'll just spray him once and he'll be like, fine, I'm sorry. Yeah, and hopefully for the next stream, I will have my new PNG tuber figured out, because I was creating a new one, and for some reason it's not saving as a transparent background for when I put it into the thing that I use for my PNG tuber, and so it's like, it's really annoying me that it's not working. And that's what I was trying to do for my stream. So like, for my stream, I had to like, use the one that I have now, which she's cute and all, she'll stay. But like, I was really excited to like have the new one done. So, but yeah. Okay, so I think maybe tomorrow we'll work on her stained glass window there or something, because that's also... I know what you mean. Okay. Really, Cat? You're gonna stand up there on your chair? Oh, okay, whatever. Maybe next time we'll start on the window, maybe? When I stream again? Tomorrow, hopefully? Or I say hopefully because sometimes my mom needs me for stuff, because 2 weeks ago? Almost 2 weeks ago? It was like... Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago today. She found out she had Parkinson's, so I've been helping take care of her. Do black outlines because it'll make the colors pop. Yeah, I'm definitely going to keep around the glass itself all the outlining black. And I will make them thicker as I render it. I just do thinner line art because I actually printed this up as a coloring page for my mother for Mother's Day because she likes villains and stuff like that. So, right, what's the cause? I struggle to understand long words. Oh, Parkinson's. So basically, it's a nerve condition that constantly makes your body shake. And so, she got diagnosed or was told that she had that 2 weeks ago. So I help take care of her. So some days she needs me a little more than others. And, so yeah. But she has medicine for it and it's, it works. But it's just a nerve disease that she has. There's no cure for it, but there is medicine that helps manage it. So. But, yeah. No, it's not very pleasant. It annoys the crap out of her because, like, I noticed she was kind of a little more shakier than normal. I was like, you good? She goes, I don't know what's wrong with me. And it took them like 6 months to figure out what was wrong with her. And she has to go to movement therapy to help her move around better with the shakes and everything else like that. So yeah, it's definitely not pleasant. And she definitely does not like it. And I do not blame her at all. We joke about it though. Because I guess a long time ago they had these things where you hold it and you shake it back and forth, and apparently it was something that helped you lose weight. And I'm like, too bad you can't lose weight just by shaking. She's like, I know, right? We'll just like joke about it. So kind of like what you do with your how you joke about your being deaf. We basically joke about her shakes. So it keeps it fun and entertaining and everything. So it keeps her from being too upset. She is upset, but it helps her kind of cope with it better and whatnot. So, but this is where we will call it for today for the stream. I will try to be back tomorrow for a stream, and we'll work on this piece more and whatnot. So, thank you so much, Amplay, for being in here. I had a lot of fun chatting with you and to everyone else that came in and whatnot. As for the YouTube viewers, if you've watched my live to this point, thank you so much for being in, for watching it and whatnot. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next live that I do. Hopefully tomorrow, or it'll be in the next one. But for the YouTube video, I can't even talk. Viewers. You will see when I post my next one. So be sure to come to the live if you want to see it live. If not, you'll just have to wait till the next one. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I'm guessing that was you, Amplays. It just now told me. So I'm like, someone followed me, but I couldn't read who. But if it was you, thank you so much for the follow. So, yeah, see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, it was poor timing. Yeah, bad timing there, dude. Okay, bye now.